And that's another major street kind of running parallel to Sukhumvit, Pechavary. But I am heading up in this direction, or off in this direction. I'm not sure how long the walk is. 15 minutes, maybe. Up Asoke Montri, which is Ratchada, but this little stretch from Pechavary up to Terminal 21 is called Asoke Montri. And then it turns back into Ratchada on the other side of Sukhumvit, where you'll find the Queen Circuit Convention Center and Benchikiti Park. And I believe it ends down at Rama 4, but I'm not positive. Across the street there, that's a pretty famous eye hospital. I don't know how you pronounce that. Ruttnan Eye Hospital. If you're familiar with, let's see if a water taxi will pull up here. Buzz and Pattaya. What is that guy's name? I watch his channel once in a while. I know he made the trip from Pattaya over here to that eye hospital and got a consultation. And the famous SWU University is just over here. It has its own water taxi pier, but Asoke Pier is your go-to for being in this Terminal 21 area. If I would have stayed on the water taxi, you can easily head up to the Central World area and points beyond. Again, I'm no expert on the water taxi. I do know it'll kind of get you up around the Khao San area. Not super close, but an easy motorbike away. I really need to get around and explore all these different areas. This Asoke Montri is just huge. So many dining options and little businesses tucked away. I do my best to get out at least 6 days a week, if not 7, and try to check out new places. Cool little Honda. But it'd take me the next 100 years to hit them all. There are some beautiful buildings in this Asoke area. The lofts. And across the street, I see the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That'd be over by the SWU campus. Young lady, I believe she's making roti. And this is the Asoke residence, tucked away. So even in one of the more expensive areas of town, there might be some affordable options. But Asoke and affordability, they don't normally go hand in hand. And just beautiful, beautiful condos. Many of these stretch in between Asoke Montri and Soi 23. I was over there filming, and one guy recognized me from the channel, and we started talking, and I forget what I said. Something along the lines of, yeah, this is a beautiful area. Maybe I can afford to live here one day. And he goes, yeah, that's no lie. My rent is 220,000 baht. But he said that with a half smile on his face, like, yeah, I know, I'm paying way too much. But his situation was unique. I think he was on a, I don't know what exactly you call it, like a living allowance. And it was kind of, you have up till 200,000 baht, you know, go get a place for 50,000, that's fine. But we're not giving you the difference. So he just got this big, beautiful place, and I think he's raising 2 kids. So yeah, when there's 4 people in the house, more space is always better. And you can't walk too far in Bangkok without running into another YouTuber. That guy has a pretty professional setup. I'm just walking holding my phone. And I'm not sure if we need another Taco Bell in town, but good on them. For a really busy road, this Asoke Montri does have a nice, what do you want to call it, crosswalk and lighting system. There's just so much traffic on this road. It's unlike Sukhumvit. That's almost impossible to get across. Even if there is a light, the motorbikes are still gonna race across. I would recommend on Sukhumvit, go up and over a train station, but here at Asoke Montri, you at least have a fighting chance. And to change of plans, there's a little small barber shop here. What is it? 300 baht. I think I'm gonna grab a quick haircut. I used to go to my guy, I still love him, up by En Nut, right on the side of the Big C. But I have to jump on the train and head up to En Nut. It was nice and easy when I lived there. There's just so many other options to grab a quick haircut in town. So I think I'll make a little pit stop. And I ducked in some building right behind the barber shop as I'm waiting my turn, and there's this, I'll call it a model store, just like building model airplanes and all. I haven't did that since I was a kid. But yeah, it's a cool little shop. I'm not sure if these are models. I assume they are, because right next door they're racing cars. So maybe you can build those too. I'll get you the name of the building when I head back outside. Here's a 240Z. Motorcycles, battleships, tanks. Tamaya brand, which I've heard of. I'm assuming it's Japanese. Pretty nice. Right across from that, they were just racing the slot cars. That thing's flying. So come check it out. Let me step out front and get you the name of the building. My Barber, that 69 Barber, that would be your landmark. There's also an Office Mate. I find a lot of good things at Office Mate. Small appliances. Here's some rice cookers and all. Not that I want a printer, but printer, ink, anything you need. I got a couple of nice Logitech wireless mouses. Oh, I even got my office chair. Not at this Office Mate, but the one in the Big C. Yeah, Tarama 4. I'm not sure if this is the name of the building, the Midtown Asok Lifestyle Center, perhaps. It's a dual-use building. There might even be some condos up there. But most of these are business buildings and plenty of little pizza places and things below. So yeah, the Tamaya Premium Club, mini 4-wheel drive, radio control, plastic models, paint and tools. Somebody had asked me about a hobby shop in Bangkok. I don't know if that counts. To me, that's a hobby shop. I do not want to know what that beautiful unit up there with that huge balcony cost. Top dollar. But hey, somebody had put it to me this way. Even though that might be I don't know, let's call it a $4,000 US dollar condo, and I have no idea. I'm just making it up. That same condo, pluck it down in Miami or New York City or London or Paris, it's probably going to be 3 times 4,000 US dollars. And I can't afford either one of those places. So I am as happy as can be in my $550 a month place. Quick little pit stop. Grab a fast haircut. I actually canceled an appointment this morning to head out for lunch. That's fine. Many of these popular barbers, yeah, you're gonna wait in a queue. I just waited about, I don't know, 20 minutes. I've never used this guy, but I could tell from the last guy, he was cutting his hair. It was probably like a 30-minute haircut. Not that I need that, but the barber culture over here in Bangkok, it's hardcore. I mean, these guys take a lot of pride in cutting hair, and some of the places you'll pay quite a bit. 600 baht. I've seen 700 baht. This place at 300 is a reasonable compromise, even with a small tip. That's fair. I like to get my hair cut probably every 3 weeks. It's just so affordable over here. So I'll give this guy a try. If it works out, this is nice and easy commute for me. Hey, so that was a great haircut. Good guy. Wong, I believe was his name, or W-A-I-N-G. I think he said Wong, and I got his line. And yeah, 3 more guys came in and signed up on the queue. So So he's running a nice little business there. But this works out perfect because I always meet my girlfriend here at, she'll either take the boat home, so we're in this area, or she'll come up the MRT from work. So Terminal 21 or the Sukhumvit MRTs are our meeting spot. So this is nice to have a Barber just 5 minutes away. And this is my perfect time of the day in Bangkok. The sun has gone down, yet it's not pitch black. It just cools down an instant 15 degrees, or at least it seems so. It's probably still hot. And the rare occasions we get a nice breeze through the city, that feels 10 degrees cooler to me. But that also is an indication of rain. We'll see what happens. In the Midtown Asok, that is in the basement area where I found that hobby shop. Here's a pizza company. It is a fast food chain, but it's decent. Pizza company, Pizza Hut, they're not bad. In a pinch, they're normally open, at least one of the branches. I kind of feel bad, and I'll tip accordingly if I order, say, some pizza company at 2 in the morning and that poor guy is going 6 kilometers to get it to me. Well, that's a definite 40 baht tip. That's just how I roll. There's a pizza company and a Pizza Hut 2 minutes away from my house in the Ramapur area, on a motorbike anyhow. But the way they do it over here is they just close many of those stores at 10 p.m. and they have one, I'll call it an anchor store, which stays open till 3 in the morning. I probably shouldn't feel bad about it, but when I see on my app there's a motorbike guy standing by waiting for my delivery, and he's been waiting for 20 minutes, then he still has a 15-minute drive to get me my food, I'm fine with giving that guy a few bucks. Another beautiful building. No shortage of those on Asoke Montri. There goes the food guide. Line man. I'm a Grab guy. I know there's linemen and Robin Hood, and I should be familiar with all of them. I'm not. But some restaurants, they only go through, say, Robin Hood. Of course, the large ones, they're going to be on every delivery option, but I just started with Grab and continued. And here's some R&B karaoke. Asok rooftop. Not sure where that's at. Rhythm and beat R&B karaoke. I assume it's in the Raja Park building. That's where the sign is. Yes, right there on the marquee. Across the street is the Asoke Montri Dental Clinic. Korean food. Here's another barber shop, The Road. It says 500 baht for a cut and shampoo. You can get your haircut for 150 baht. Many places here in Bangkok, but if you want a little bit, I don't know, higher end service, I'm sure that 150 baht haircut is going to be your basic 10-minute cut. Here, you want to come in, it's a little bit more like a salon experience, I guess, if you want to put it that way. They'll probably take 30 minutes to cut your hair, and this shampoo is an extra. And as I walked by, there was somebody in the chair, and she was doing a neck massage. So once again, it's a little bit more of a higher end experience. It probably costs $50 in California, if not more. And we're coming up to the Soi 1 intersection. I'm going to continue walking straight ahead, and I'll hit Sukhumvit. But if you take a right here, it's an interesting little Soi. In a short distance, you're down at Soi 19, and I was going to say I think, but I know it continues down to at least Soi 15. I'm not sure if you can keep going, but when you're on a motorbike, they do everything they can to avoid Sukhumvit, and I've been up this little Tried soy many times. And I keep telling myself I want to try this place on the left. Thai barbecue and local food. I just haven't did it yet. It's on my very long list. Beautiful tonight. I guess photographers call this the golden hour. Off in the distance you can see the trendy building. That's on Soi 11. And it's also a great place for visa services. I can't recommend anybody. I've never used a visa agent. I just know there are 4 or 5 on the bottom floor alone. I'm sure there are more as you go higher in the building. With retirement services, help with opening a bank account. Check out that trendy building. I know there's an entrance on Soi 13. And I love the greenery on those balconies. That is a beautiful building. Right here. What is this? The corner of Soi 1 and Soi 19. And here's the chill table, kitchen and bar right below the Fusion Suites. I'm assuming that's a hotel. With this VIP Auto Sport, but there's a Ferrari in the window. And this is a mega-size Healthland. You'll see buses out front. It's a short walk. I mean, you're going to walk past 20 other massage places, but if you are looking for a 100% legit massage, maybe bring the significant other, there's Healthland locations all around town. LEK is another, Asia Herb. These are well-known, established places with many branches. But I've been in this Healthland once or twice over the years. And it's just huge. You walk in and there are just dozens and dozens of people milling around on these vans. I think when you book, not that I would recommend doing this, but when you're booking your tour to Elephant Country and booking this, booking that, one of the tours is Experience Thai Massage. Now they're probably charging you $50 US. That's why I wouldn't do it. You just come over here and pay $10 like the rest of us, or whatever you're going to do. I'm sure you can stay in this Healthland for 8 hours getting one thing massaged after another. I'm not sure that's worth $50, but it will all add up. Yeah, but skip pre-booking that massage at whatever tour operator abroad. You can probably get yourself 3 massages for what they're going to charge you just organizing that. Now maybe it'll include a van to pick you up and get you there, but you can figure out how to do that on your own for a $50 motor taxi ride, or 50 baht. A $50 taxi ride will get you from Bangkok to Pattaya. I also need to add Big Mama Pizzeria to the list. It is beautiful tonight, 6:30 p.m. This is the time to walk around Bangkok for a couple of hours. Do not do it at 11, 12, 1 in the afternoon. You are just asking for grief. It's hot. There's some quality artists around town. Here's Bloodline Tattoo. A short walk from the cowboy area. And there's also a nice Hilton property here on Asoke Montri, just across the street from Terminal 21. We have made our way up to the Terminal 21 area. I am going to duck into the MRT Sukhumvit station here and go under busy Asoke Montri, heading off in the direction of home. Straight up the way, whatever this is, 500 feet, that is the skywalk at the MRT station Sukhumvit and Asok BTS. Just off to the left will be Soi Cowboy on the other side of the street. A YouTube video I was watching the other day about these standalone ATM machines. Now, that's my bank right there. All the major banks are right here. I agree with this person. I would not use one of these standalones. I would use a machine during business hours in front of a bank in the small chance that thing gobbles up your card, or you walked off and left the card in there, and that's possible. I've mentioned it in other videos. Here, you get the money. It asks you if you want a receipt. You say no, and most people are walking away at that point. Well, your card is still in the machine. Unlike many places in the world, it might give you the card, give you the cash, then ask if you want a receipt. It doesn't work that way here. But trying to figure out how to get your card back out of one of these standalones at 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday, yeah, use it in front of a bank. Many of these banks are open till 7 p.m. and the locations in the mall, anyhow, they're open 7 days a week. As I'm walking underground, here's an easy cut, 150 baht. But yeah, you're gonna get a quick haircut. Nothing wrong with that. If you just want a little bit more, I guess, attention to the haircut, yeah, it's gonna be 300-400 baht or 700-800 baht. Carry it away as you'd like. Just crossing underground, there are plenty of options for shopping. Plenty of escalators, elevators to get out of these trains. Myself, I take a flight of stairs any chance I get. Call it part of my urban workout. I like to walk around 5-10 kilometers a day, and yeah, just running up and down these stairs. It kind of reminds me of my mailman days. And my girlfriend likes to run on a treadmill for an hour. I'd rather stick myself in the eye with a sharp stick than run in place for an hour when I can walk around this incredible city. So call it an urban workout, whatever you'd like, but get out and explore. I'm back up to the Sukhumvit BTS station. I might jump on the train. I have a couple of phone calls into buddies, so I might stick up in this area. We will see. I might even walk on home to Phrom Phong. I think it's 1 more kilometer. So that's another good way to get the heart pumping, at least in my case anyhow. It's a little sad when my 2-kilometer walks are the exercise for the day. Hey, so thank you so much for following along. I made a little pit stop here outside Penny Black, watching all the people go by. Just had a great talk with, Rajesh, I think was his name. He's from India. He's one of the peanut guys, toffee peanuts and sweet peanuts walking around. There's also the watch guys. I hate when I see people like shaking their hand at these guys, like, F off, get away from me. These guys are just trying to make a living selling their fake Rolex watches, or the peanut guy. I don't want the peanuts any more than most people. But I said, hey man, here's 100 baht. The ladies here with the happy hour signs, give them whatever they want. He was happy. Normally he sells his little things for 40 baht a bag or whatever. Hi. But I didn't want any of that. But I think he gave them 3 little bags of whatever they wanted. So people are just trying to make a living, man. I have respect for everybody in life. I could very easily have been born in Mumbai and ended up in Bangkok somehow, trying to sell watches or peanuts. I'm in a very fortunate position. So 100 whole baht is less than $3 US, and he did a little Hindu blessing on his food. Maybe that one person has enough drinks in them to say, yeah, how much do you want for that thing, you know? And he might say $100 US, and by the time all is said and done, he sells it for 40 bucks, and that is a good night for him. But in the meantime, he takes a whole lot of abuse. To me, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to make a living. I almost want that guy to sit down, let me buy you a drink. I mean, kind of a tough night you're having. I know that's not entirely possible, and maybe he doesn't even drink, but I can at least treat the guy with a little bit of respect and say, hey man, I wish you good business, but I don't have a job, I don't wear a watch. Enjoy this nice, cool Sunday evening. I really appreciate everybody watching, and there'll be more videos to come. Enjoy your evening. Take it easy.